Hello everybody, welcome back to the video. And today, on this beautiful autumn morning, we're going to talk about what goes between the shoes and your feet. Be right back with you. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And before we get started, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, please leave a thumbs up, a comment down below. Look forward to reading it, and share with your friends and enemies. So let's get started with the video. So today's video is about socks, okay? And the importance of socks, and what to look for and what not to look for. So the first thing I want to say is that be careful what socks you purchase to use in the outdoors. The reason why I bring this up, because quite often a lot of people, they don't pay a bunch of attention to what socks they're wearing, and they fall into the problem that socks can do a lot of damage, not only to yourself but to your shoes. And you spend a lot of money on a pair of shoes just to have a pair of socks that are made of cotton that holds on to humidity, that starts I'm looking for the word in English, frot in French, but it's they start rubbing together, okay, and causing friction. That's it, friction, and that causes blisters. It destroys the inside of your boots, and it causes blisters on your feet, and it holds on to that humidity. It doesn't let it go. So I want to show you my first thing. I'm not going to show you any kind of cotton sock, but I'm going to show you some socks that are a really bad blend, I would say. But one thing I'd suggest you do is throw out your cotton socks. I mean, if you do wear them like for some sports, that kind of stuff, okay. But remember, you've probably paid more than $100 for your tennis shoes or whatever shoes you're wearing. And these socks are going to cause problems. They're going to damage your shoes. They're going to cause holes in them, especially at the heel, and they're going to cause blisters on your feet. So my suggestion would you find some wool socks that can meet the requirements of what you need to wear. You know, I wear my everyday socks are wool socks. My gym socks are wool socks. My outdoor socks, my hiking socks, my work socks are all wool socks. And the reason why is because of just that. I want my feet to be protected, and they're not being protected inside of a pair of cotton socks. So be careful of that. Also be careful some of these polyamide socks or these nylon socks. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to allow, just remember this, your feet sweat about 2.5 cups of water a day. That's a lot of sweat, you know, liquid coming out of you. And so if you're wearing a cotton sock, that's holding on to all that. And that's what you don't want to do. You want something that's going to allow that humidity to evaporate, and so that you are able to keep your feet as dry as possible. Let me show you a good example. There's here, what's it called? Bridgedale or Bridge, you can't really read it on the toe. They all put their names on the toes now. Actually, it might be inside out, these socks are. Let me have a look. No, they're not inside out, but the name is not going to be any better. Yeah, you can't really read it. At least I can't read it. These are very well-known socks, actually. A lot of people wear them in the States, especially on a professional level or out everyday level. And they're Bridgedales is what they are. Here you can see it much plainer, Bridgedale socks. And I got this pair right here when I was in the States some years ago. And I don't know what they're made of, but you know what? They're starting to feel like they are cotton. They have a big cotton blend in them. And the tops feel nice and soft, but where your feet are at, where they're sweating, where they're staying wet, you know, this is what you're getting. And of course, they have holes, they have splitting. They don't last very long. Cotton socks don't last long anyway. So just definitely suggest that you avoid cotton socks. Now, I got myself some lightweight or medium weight Helicon Tex Merino wool socks, and they're comfortable. But this company, for some reason, their socks don't last very long. So this is the heel of one of the socks, and Once that rubs through, of course, you're going to be directly your feet against the insides of your shoes, and that's going to cause its own problem. This is Helicontex. So be careful also what brands you buy, okay? These are the U.S. Army at one time issue, I guess, socks, the new issue socks, or you can get them on the market socks. And these are a polyamide cotton blend here, and they're not very good either. They're quite thick. They beef up the thickness to sort of get your feet as far away from the shoe as possible, and that doesn't work, okay? Now, if you are looking at socks for seasonal use, Roner makes really good, this is the Army socks, called the Army boot sock. And this is more of a winter type sock right here. Here's a Roner tag right here on there. And these are fantastic socks for the winter time. I definitely suggest these socks. They are very well made. These are 100% wool, and they have some kind of stretch material in it also. But these are fantastic socks. They're just a bit warm, okay? So right now, the season right now is not the best season, but when it gets in that colder winter weather, these are fantastic, okay? Also, be careful that your shoes are the right size. So if you got a pair of shoes that are close fitting, then thick socks are just going to cause you a lot of problems in them. Okay, what did I do recently? Well, I went out and bought some new socks for this year. To add to the collection of other socks that I have, like Roner, like other brands that I carry. And I went to a place yesterday and picked up a pair of wool socks that I like. I mean, I like this brand a lot, actually. And this is a Smart Wool socks right here. Okay, I got these Smart Wools yesterday. I paid about 30 Swiss francs for them, but they last and they last and they last. These are really good cushion sole socks right here. This is a medium weight. These right here are fantastic for right now. I'm wearing a pair right now, and I like them a whole lot. But and I picked up two or three pair yesterday. I think 2 pair yesterday while I was in Bern. At a big camping store that's there. You can order these online easily, Smart Wool. And these are actually made in Italy. Actually designed in Colorado, but made in Italy. So quite interesting. And they are, I'm trying to find the blend here. 100% satisfaction guaranteed satisfaction total. Perfect fit, powerful durability, and they are quite durable. I've had some of these right here. Like I said, I'm wearing a pair. In fact, I got some different colors because they're inside of my shoes. I don't really care much about them, but I'm trying to see what the blend is here. And what they meant. Oh, here we go. It's 4% wool, 2% nylon, 6% wool, 40% nylon, and 2% elastic. So I don't know how they get that elastic in there. I guess they didn't count that with the 100% that they already had, but it's in there. But these are really nice socks, and I definitely suggest these socks right here. The Smart Wool brand, really good, well-made socks. But I ordered some socks offline, and they had them in several colors, and apparently they've been busting my balls on Facebook. And so I said, well, let me try them out. Now, they are more expensive. They're about $5 more expensive than the Smart Wools. And this is the Darn Tough sock from Vermont, actually. And I like the design of them. They're very similar, if not the same, as the Smart Wool. It could have been made in the same factory, far as I know, actually. And these are made in the United States, not made in Italy, although the Italian ones are just as good. I know from my own testing of them, wearing them. And but these are made in Cabo Ossory Mills in Northfield, Vermont, USA. So, and they're guaranteed for life. This is interesting, okay? How do you guarantee a pair of socks for life? But, and they are 61% wool, 37% nylon, and 2%, it's a elastane. It's a elastic material. But you know what? They are nice. They feel comfortable. I wore a pair yesterday. Matter of fact, while I was in Bern, I went ahead and pulled them out and put them on my feet inside my Adidas shoes, and I walked around town. I did about 4.5 kilometers just around town itself, and they were fantastic. I was pretty happy with these Darn Tough ones. Actually, I didn't change them. I changed them at home because these I ordered online, so I wore them the whole day, brand new pair. Fantastic, okay? And they're thermal regulating, moisture wicking, anti-biological, all-day comfort. I definitely can say that. I mean, I agree with all that. It's a really comfortable shoe to wear. And they make a military version also, which is interesting. They make a black, foliage, and they make a coyote. And I ordered the coyote color. I guess that's what it is. Let's see if I have it in my bag. I got my bag here with my socks in them. I want to bring them out here and show you guys. Yeah, here they are, the coyote ones right here. I like them. They look good. I mean, and but they're also the same thing. I mean, this is a boot sock midweight with cushion, so they're cushion soles, and they meet up to the same levels as all the other pairs, and also guaranteed for life, without any conditions. I think that's fantastic. I'm gonna try these on. Now they have a sizing chart here. You can see it, okay, how they size them out. Now, I'm a size 45.5, so I fall into the large category, 43 to 45.5. And so that is about a men's 10 to 12. So I'm 11.5 is what I am, more 12. Depends on the shoe. The boots I'm wearing right now, I should have gotten a size 11. Instead I got a size 11.5. So, but hasn't changed anything. They're still quite comfortable. But yeah, I mean, so really good socks. I definitely can suggest you wear them and take advantage of getting yourself something. If you find out you're going to pay more, you're going to pay a lot more than you're used to, more than you've ever paid for socks. But you know what? They are great socks. And here's the other pair right here, Smart Wool, that I got. I got a pair in gray also. So anyway, that's them. Okay, this is the socks I picked up. They're still in their packaging. I'm wearing another pair that I've had already, another pair I'm washing after I wore them. Now, how do I wash these socks? Okay, I wash them in cold water with some detergent. Now, one thing I don't do is I don't go by the recommended amount of detergent that's written on the canister, on the bottle, on the box, or on the plastic jug. I use a lot less than maybe a third of that. And the reason why is because you're wasting detergent. So I put about a third of the detergent, like a third of the little cap full, cold water, and then I take them out when they're finished and I let them air dry. And that is what I suggest you do with all your wool garments. Look, most of your garments, you know, you can, now your cotton stuff you can throw in there, your, you know, t-shirts, this kind of stuff, you can let them dry. If you have cotton or mixed t-shirts like I'm wearing right here, you can let them dry in the dryer, but I don't put them on super heat. I pull them out, there's probably still a little bit damp, and then I let them air dry. And that lengthens the life of the garment, and that's something we want to do too. You want to invest correctly, and be careful that you're not damaging it first time you're using it. But anyway, that's it. This is my sock video. I hope you enjoyed it, and again, appreciate you coming to watch my videos, and I hope you have a pleasant day and get out there and get you some new socks, because those old ones, you know, they need to be replaced, or a good way to extend their life is to have more. So there you go. Hope you all have a pleasant one. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.